contractors, dude. It doesn't fucking matter what it is. Contractors are the most worthless human beings on earth. I just hire a bunch of Mexicans from now on. Vic, we got to hire a bunch of Mexicans just to do all our dirty work and then offer them one shiny penny to do it.
I know some Mexicans. They serve me food all the time.
Yeah, yeah, they do. I just went there again the other day.
We ate at a little dirty Mexican restaurant while we were in New Jersey.
Was it as good as the one we go to?
No. But, I mean, it wasn't bad, though. I enjoyed it. I had mozzarella sticks there to go with my tacos.
It's hard to fuck up, Mexican. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I didn't get nachos because they did. I don't know. I didn't like the nacho menu. It was kind of weird.
You didn't trust it?
Dude, no. And this motherfucker, dude, I go to pay for my food. I give him a $20 bill, right? It should be easy to make change for a 20. He opens the drawer and is like, I got to go get some change. Okay, cool, whatever. So he goes to the back room, comes out. He pops the door open again. He had no cash in there. He had a bunch of quarters broke up, but no cash at all. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I guess that's one way not to get robbed. You don't have any cash to take. He probably had about $30 broke up in quarters, though. I was like, what the fuck?
This is probably some Mexican ploy.
Like, dude, it was in like a little, it looks like a shopping center, but there was like 5 or 6 like just little shitty restaurants in there. There's this place called like the Chicken Coop or something that sells like cheeseburgers and pizza.
It sounds like Preston.
Oh, dude, yeah, it was like a little Mexico over there. It was pretty wild.
So yeah, okay, so that's the thing. We get a fucking fence, right? The fence gets made in over a couple days. Friday they put it in the post. By the way, this is after April when I signed the contract, okay? I signed the fucking contract in April. I agreed to this for like $2,800. I fucking signed the contract. They don't start working on it until, let's see here, June 2nd, because I went apeshit on them. Yeah. They don't start working on it until June 2nd. Well, June 5th they put in the posts, I believe. June 6th, which was yesterday, they put up the fence, right? Except I don't have a front gate. So it's almost useless. It's useless to have a fucking fence without a gate, right? Because everybody's going to go out the fucking gate. So I can't just let... My dogs would be okay. Even Fudge, I think, wouldn't go anywhere because he's just lazy. He don't want to go anywhere. He used to want to when he was a puppy, but anymore he knows where his bread's buttered.
Yes, he does.
He ain't going anywhere. He might go for a second, but he'll come back. This dog that, we're dog sitting for, and I'm not even blaming the dog, but he would take off. He doesn't give a fuck. He has no use for me.
Yeah.
He learned structure, though. See, all right, so let me tell you this. I haven't told you about this. This dog's an outdoor dog, okay? So he just stays outside all day, and his owner told me that he gets fed sometimes twice a day, sometimes once. It's the same amount of food, but at various times. It could be whenever, right? My dogs know exactly when they're fucking eating. It's when they get to go out in the morning and about 3 or 4 o'clock during the day. They fucking know. They're like trained. Yeah. They know. They start bothering me if I haven't fed them yet. Well, so that's my dogs. Well, he don't know what the fuck's going on at all. My dogs know to go up the stairs when it's time to go out. He gets confused and fucking runs into walls and shit. He doesn't know what's going on. And my dogs, they all think he's a moron because he didn't get with the program. And, I halfway think, okay, well, it's just because he's not used to structure. But the Mogwai figured out the program. You know what I mean? Our dogs led the Mogwai, and the Mogwai figured it out. This tard, he hasn't figured anything out yet. But, he's a pretty good dog, really. He just doesn't understand.
He's just a retard.
Well, to be fair, he's been hit by a car. So, Fudge has drank too much alcohol. This dog's been hit by a car, so,
Yeah.
You gotta give him a pass. So anyway, so dealing with him is a little interesting because it's not like dealing with my dogs. It's totally different. Yeah. Again, 2 of my dogs can run free in the yard. I don't need a fence, but the other one, he's stupid. Who knows what he'll do. All right, so now I need to get to the other thing that's grinding my gears, and I don't know whether it's grinding my gears worse than the fence, but it's irritating for sure, okay? You know what I fucking hate? Ants.
What's that?
I fucking hate.
I heard about ants.
Oh, okay. So you saw that we had an infestation when we got home, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I've been fighting off ants for a couple weeks now, but it hadn't gotten to be a big deal because I usually just kill them, and there they lay. I don't know what happened today, but when I left and came back, they were just everywhere. I have no idea why. And I think they were pissed off at me because I pulled a dickhead move the other day. I put a sucker outside, and I waited for all the ants to swarm it, and then I sprayed bug spray on them because I'm an asshole.
That's all it is.
Yeah. I was going to pour boiling water on it, but I didn't feel like boiling the water, so I just sprayed them with bug spray. Plus, I figured it might kill more ants if they came around. So,
That's all.
there was that. But anyway, okay. Not only have these ants, invaded my house, they were in my fucking oven, Vic.
In your oven?
In my fucking oven. In my stove.
What the fuck?
Because it all came, from behind my oven, through the outlet.
Yeah.
And, okay, so they got in the oven. We burned all those motherfuckers and then, vacuumed them out, whatever we could. But they ruined my coffee maker. My Keurig coffee maker? Those things cost over $100.
Wow.
These little bastards, here's how they ruined it. They got inside of it. And I can't get them out. Even when they die, I won't be able to get them out. There's no fucking possible way. There's no possible way to get them out. So, I have a coffee maker that is useless to me because who the fuck wants coffee when there's ants all in it?
Yeah, fuck that.
So, you can imagine why the ants are pissing me off. The ants and I are going to have a feud now, and I'm going to put suckers out every day, and I'm going to murder every ant I can possibly find. And you've heard of genocide. I'm going to be the most genocidal human being on Earth towards these ants because they just cost me money. Also, over the weekend, as you know, I told you, come home, look outside, and I don't know if you've ever seen termites. Have you ever seen termites?
No.
Okay, so from wherever they're coming from, they create these tubes like Spider-Man almost, like the strings.
Yeah.
They create these tubes that look like dirt, and that's kind of how they get from one place to the next. And they look like little maggots, but with a thorax and stuff, or maybe white ants is how I can describe it. Little white ants. So I murder all these motherfuckers. They haven't come back because I threw vinegar on them because I'm an asshole. And, I threw vinegar, alcohol, bug spray. I threw everything at them just to be a jerk. Make sure that they were dead and they aren't coming back. They have not come back. But I'm fucking summer. Goddamn. Can't have any peace. I miss winter where everything just freezes and dies.
No shit, man.
You know what I'm saying?
What
Jesus Christ. I might have to call an exterminator. This shit keeps up,
Yeah, fuck that.
Exterminators are fucking expensive, too, for the record. You can't just come and have them come one time. You got to, sign up for a four-time deal.
They're like the most expensive contractors.
Yeah, they're dickheads. They suck. So I just try to handle. Yeah, I just try to handle shit like that myself. It sucks. So between the fence and the fucking animals and the ants and the termites, I'm not having a good week really. And on top of that, I've been watching the girls all by myself because their babysitter, who owns this dog that I'm watching, is out of town. Which I love my girls. You know this. But god damn, they're wild. They don't give a fuck about anything. You know what the big one said to her mommy tonight?
What?
Her mommy told her something. She's like, you need to go to your room. Whatever. She didn't give a fuck. She's only 3.
What the fuck?
She does stuff like this all the time. She's like, you need to go to bed. No, you need to go to bed.
So are you watching them while you're working?
No, I'm just not working. I'm off.
Oh, you're off this whole time?
Okay, so I was going to be off June 2nd, but I ended up going to the Churchill Downs, remember?
Yeah.
So I had her mom watch the girls, Then I'm off yesterday, I'm off today, I'm off tomorrow. I go back and I work Thursday. My parents are going to come over and watch the girls that day. And then I'm off Friday and we're going to Holiday World that day.
Oh, sounds lazy.
Sounds lazy? Well, okay.
Yeah.
Look at it like this though, okay? It's impossible to watch 4 dogs and 2 girls. It's when they're that young.
Fuck yeah. That sounds horrible.
And but somehow I managed to do it, but I can't work during it, even though I'm still logged in right now, just to tell you the truth. But
I'm not surprised.
by the way, I'm making good money this month already, man. Who the fuck would have thought?
That's good. I like it.
Yeah, so at least I've got that going for me. But anyway, what I was going to say is, fuck, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I've got too much vacation time. Like, I got to burn it, dude, or else I'm not going to...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I've got all sorts of fucking time for the rest of the year that I don't even want to take, but I need to, you know?
Yep.
Like, people are like, yeah, but, you know, it's time off. You should take it. You enjoy it. I'm like, but I'm not able to, like, negotiate with people and make money while I'm off. Also, the neighbor guy, I told you this story. The neighbor guy bitched about our fence. I thought he was going to fight with me. I thought I was ready.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll tell you the story. Like, here's how it went. I'll tell you the whole story, okay? So Connor, my oldest stepson, he told Kim, my wife, that, you know, that the neighbor wanted our number to talk to us about the fence. So automatically, what do I assume? This guy has an issue that we're putting the that he's going to be an asshole about our fence being too close to his or some shit. So I'm like, oh boy, here we go. And then so like what I understand is when I talked to Connor is that his son had said something like that our fence was on his property, and I'm like, motherfucker, I'm looking at the city survey or whatever, and it says that your fence is over the line, not mine. Mine's like a foot away from the line. You're full of shit. So I'm ready for a fight, right? Because that's just how I am anymore. I'm always ready for a fight, and that's probably the wrong way to be. But when you do the type of job that I do and deal with the people like the fence idiots that I deal with, or ants or dogs, I'm always expecting stupidity. So he comes to the door, and he's like, you know, trying to tell me, oh, well, you know, I just want to let you know that, you know, that part's actually on my property. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's not. Let me show you a little picture here. He's like, but I paid the surveyor $300, you know, to come out and look at it. And I said, well, did you actually pay attention to what the surveyor said? At the end, like, I'm fucking, and like, he's telling me all this shit, and I finally just look at him and I say, yeah, you know what? Call the city attorney. I say, call the city attorney. If you have an issue, you can sue me. And, like, my wife stepped in and calmed it down. And, like, at the end of the day, his issue was just he wanted to make sure that we weren't building a fence, like, right next to his fence. He was okay with our fence connecting to his, but he didn't want fences side by side. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because,
I got it.
Because there would be a gap there, then who's supposed to take care of it? Like, he had some other neighbor on the other side who wasn't doing their part, and I'm like, motherfucker, dude, it's cool. And so, like, I apologize, but, I mean, when I get this information that this dude's saying that it's on his property, and I know full well that it's not on his property, fuck you. So I hate these. That's basically what I'm saying.
How old is this fella?
Oh, the neighbor?
Yeah.
He's probably, like, I wouldn't say he's much older than me. He's older than me, though, but I wouldn't say a lot older.
Because I'm picturing, like fucking the old guy from Dennis the Menace or some shit.
Who is it?
I'm picturing, like, the old guy from Dennis the Menace.
Yeah, I could see that.
You ever see Dennis the Menace? All right. That's what I'm picturing this neighbor.
Nah, he's not like that. He's not like that. He's like a trucker type dude.
Okay. I'm picturing grumpy old man.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not so bad. Like I said, he was cool. It's just that I was ready to be an asshole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At a certain point, that's just what you expect. All right. But anyway, so that's that. You know, I got what's grinding my gears out of the way. I don't know what I've been watching, man.